Welcome, dear viewers, to a journey through time. A journey that takes us not to the rainforests of the Amazon or the savannas of Africa, but to the heart of one of mankind's most enduring institutions, the Catholic Church. Today, we explore the lineage of its leaders, the popes, as documented in the Annuario Pontificio, a record as meticulous as the rings of a 1,000-year-old tree. Our expedition excludes those deemed anti-popes, following the course charted by the 2001 edition. Our story begins not in the grandeur of the Vatican, but amidst the dust and turmoil of Roman Judea. Here, in the shadow of the temple, walked a fisherman named Simon, later renamed Peter, chosen by Christ himself. The Gospels tell us of Peter's unwavering faith, his human fallibility, and his ultimate redemption. Appointed by Christ as the shepherd of his flock, Peter would become the very foundation upon which the church would be built. Tradition holds that he journeyed to Rome, becoming a beacon of hope in a city consumed by paganism and shadowed by persecution. It was here, facing the might of the Roman Empire, that Peter's life was cut short. Martyred for his beliefs, but his legacy, cemented in the annals of faith, would echo through the ages. With the passing of Peter, the mantle of leadership fell upon Linus, a man shrouded in the mists of time. His name, mentioned in Paul's letter to Timothy, speaks of a continuity, a direct link to the apostolic age. Linus inherited a church still finding its feet, a fledgling community facing an empire hostile to its very existence. Yet, under his stewardship, the faith continued to spread, taking root in the hearts of the downtrodden and the dispossessed. Details of his papacy remain shrouded. Whispers in the corridors of history, but his very existence speaks volumes. Linus stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of the early church, a beacon of faith in an age of uncertainty. Anacletus, also known as Cletus, became the third shepherd of the Christian flock. His reign marked a period of growing persecution, a time when to be a Christian was to invite suspicion, fear, and often death. The Roman authorities, threatened by this burgeoning faith, unleashed their wrath upon the followers of Christ. Yet, amidst the shadows, Anacletus stood firm, a pillar of strength for his persecuted flock. He provided solace to the imprisoned, comfort to the grieving, and unwavering faith in the face of unimaginable adversity. Anacletus's papacy serves as a stark reminder of the sacrifices made by the early Christians, their unwavering commitment to their faith, even unto death. Chapter 4, St. Clement Furs, a voice in the darkness. Clement, the fourth in the line of Peter, emerges from the mists of history as a scholar, a theologian, a voice of reason in a world teetering on the brink of chaos. His letter to the Corinthians, a masterpiece of early Christian literature, offers a glimpse into the challenges faced by the nascent church. He grappled with issues of authority, schisms within the community, and the ever-present threat of persecution. Clement's writings are a testament to the intellectual vibrancy of the early church, its struggle to define its identity amidst a sea of competing philosophies. His voice, echoing through the centuries, speaks to the enduring power of faith, reason, and the written word. Chapter 5. St. Evaristus, Structure in the Storm. As the 2nd century dawned, the church found itself at a crossroads. The fires of persecution continued to smolder, and the need for organization, for structure, became ever more apparent. It was during the papacy of Evaristus that the seeds of this structure began to take root. He is credited with establishing the first parish churches, creating a network of support and fellowship for Christians scattered throughout the Roman Empire. Evaristus understood that the survival of the faith depended not just on individual piety, but on a cohesive community, united in its beliefs and its purpose. His papacy marks a crucial step in the evolution of the church, a transition from a scattered movement of believers to a more organized and resilient institution. Chapter 6, St. Alexander I, Symbols of Purity. With Alexander I, the sixth Pope, we witness the emergence of rituals, of symbolism that would come to define Catholic tradition. It was during his reign that the use of holy water, a symbol of purification and renewal, became commonplace in church rituals. This seemingly simple act carried profound significance, representing the washing away of sin, the embrace of spiritual rebirth. Alexander's papacy underscores the growing importance of symbolism within the church, a way of making the intangible tangible, of expressing profound spiritual truths through outward signs. These rituals, passed down through generations, would become an integral part of the Catholic experience. Chapter 7. Saint Sixtus. The first, often known as Xistus I, was the seventh to occupy the chair of Peter. He's remembered not as a builder of stone and mortar, but as a builder of liturgy and tradition. Sixtus I is credited with establishing several liturgical practices that continue to shape the Catholic Mass to this day. His attention to detail and his insistence on order and decorum within the sacred rites helped to further solidify the Church's identity. Sixtus understood that ritual, performed with reverence and precision, could elevate the human spirit, connecting the earthly with the divine. His legacy lies in the enduring power of these rituals, their ability to transcend time and culture, offering solace and inspiration to generations of believers. Chapter 8. St. Telesphorus, the Christmas Shepherd. Telesphorus, the eighth pope, presided over a church still grappling with persecution and theological debate. Yet amidst these challenges, a spirit of joy and celebration began to emerge. Telesphorus is credited with promoting the celebration of Christmas as a major feast day, a time to commemorate the birth of Christ and the hope he brought into the world. This decision reflected a growing confidence within the Church, a willingness to embrace joy even in the face of adversity. The celebration of Christmas, imbued with warmth, light, and the spirit of giving, would become a cherished tradition, a testament to the enduring power of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. Chapter 9. St. Hyginus, Defender of the Faith. The papacy of Hyginus, the ninth in our chronicle, unfolded against a backdrop of intellectual ferment. New ideas, some challenging the very core of Christian belief, began to take root within the Roman Empire. Gnosticism, with its esoteric teachings and claims of secret knowledge, posed a particular threat to the Church's authority. Hyginus, a staunch defender of orthodoxy, rose to the challenge. He condemned heretical teachings, clarified church doctrine, and worked tirelessly to maintain the unity and purity of the faith. His papacy serves as a reminder of the constant struggle to preserve the integrity of belief, to navigate the treacherous waters of theological debate while remaining true to the teachings of Christ. Chapter 10. St. Pius, that is, the Easter Shepherd. Our journey through the early papacy concludes with Pius, thus, the 10th successor to St. Peter. His reign was marked by continued efforts to combat Gnosticism and other heresies that threatened to divide the Church. Pius is also remembered for his role in establishing a uniform date for the celebration of Easter, a feast of paramount importance in the Christian calendar. This decision, reached after much debate and deliberation, highlighted the growing authority of the Bishop of Rome in settling matters of faith and practice. Pius I's papacy stands as a testament to the evolving nature of the Church, its ongoing struggle to define its identity, and its growing influence in a world still coming to terms with the message of Christianity. And so we conclude our initial exploration of this ancient lineage, these shepherds who guided the flock through the tumultuous early centuries of the Church. Their stories, etched in the annals of history, offer a glimpse into a world both familiar and profoundly different from our own. Join us in future episodes as we delve deeper into the lives and legacies of these remarkable figures, tracing the evolution of the papacy and its impact on the course of human history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to continue exploring the fascinating story of the Catholic Church.